Deep dive into Makita Insides.
Hello, welcome back to John's Random Reviews. Now then, muckers, this is one of the tools I got off the builders up in Skye. It's a Makita 18 volt circular saw, and the number is DSS 610, and I've put a battery on it and it's absolutely dead. As you can see, I've taken the brushes out of it just to check them. Everything seems all right in that direction. But hang on a minute, there's some melting there. What the fuck's gone on here? Oh, let's just turn this over. Oh, shit. It looks like the neutral wire is completely melted. Now then, is that because of the control module, which is the aluminium bit, or is it got hot because of a different reason? I don't know. What I was thinking of getting a new control module, but what I might do start off is repair the melted connector. So as you can see off the picture, I've replaced the wire, put some of that heat shrink stuff over the top of it and put a new bit of wiring. So I think the only thing we can do now is give it a test, and it might be something to do still with the control module, and I don't want to burn the control module out, but if it does, I haven't really lost anything. I'm 13 quid out of this tool. That's how much I paid for it. So even if it didn't fix it properly, it's still worth them more than 13 quid broken. So let's see. It's not my finger shaking. I had to slow the bloody video down. So anyway, right, I've got it all back together. Well, partially back together, I say. We've got some bits to put back on, but I've got the motor all sorted, and that's the little bit that goes onto the light. But what I do is see if it runs. So we're going to put a battery in. I put the brushes back in. They were a little bit worn, the brushes, to be honest, but they weren't too bad. So there's no time like the present. We've got to stick a battery on it and see what happens. As you can see, like I said, I've replaced that connector bit there. The bit that was all melted, so that's got a fresh one on. Battery on. Nervous time. But hopefully, yes, bloody hell, actually fucking surprised me. No, I can fix shit, but sometimes I can't. I still don't know what's wrong with it, really. It's working now, and I've got to put a blade on it, and then I'm going to test it and see if it gets hot where the cables go into the connector. But initially, I'm quite chuffed with that. So it's all back together now. So I just need to stick a blade on it to see if it's running all right. I need to put it under load. I need to cut some bits of wood. So it's all been spruced up. I've given it a bit of a clean up, and I think it's in pretty good order, really. There's a few scratches and bumps on it. I think new. This is an old model. I think new. These are about £110. But I'm going to stick it on eBay. Might get 30 quid for it. I'm going to be totally transparent about what I've done to it. So if people want to make that choice, whether that, oh my God, this guy's been dicking about with it. But like I said, it's in good nick. Look at the base plate. If I hold it at a certain angle, some of these get really, really scuffed up. But you can see the milli marks on the bottom still. So there we go. I'm stoked.
Deep dive into Makita Insides.